Just like games. Alright. So many of these. I haven't even started yet. Okay. This is like a game. Language of love. The language of love. I don't hate the song, but I don't love it. I feel the need to say I don't hate it because I kind of hate it, I guess, a little bit. I sometimes wonder if other 23-year-olds feel quite as old as I do. Sad. I'm only 23. I try to reassure myself. I still have my whole life ahead of me. Yep, yes you do. I've moved out of my tiny village. I've gone to study in a city near Tokyo so I can get into a good university. I'm going to pass my university entrance exams. I'm going to work hard, and then, when I finally put my education behind me, I'm going to get a good career. I'll achieve things with my life, even if it kills me. I just want to succeed. I have a lot to look forward to. I've barely taken my first steps into adulthood. There's no time to get depressed now. But no matter what I tell myself, it never sticks. Jesus, this is depressing. Wasn't the blue sky imagery? Isn't this like kind of happy imagery? Sometimes these words help me to get to sleep at night, but they seem to be particularly hollow and empty when I'm at cram school, surrounded by students almost 5 years younger than me. I really am getting old. I'm old compared to my peers, at least. I think I might be the oldest in my class. The others are all 18, with a handful of 19-year-olds sprinkled here and there. She's just starting college late. Even my teacher, Miss Sonazaki, looks to be around 25 or 26. Now that's a grim thought. I must be closer in age to my teacher than I am to my classmates. Not that they really feel like my classmates. Cram school doesn't feel like real school either. It's a place where failures and dropouts go so they can relearn all the things they should have learned back in high school. We don't cover any new material. We just rehash everything we were taught in the past over and over again on a loop. So the idea is cram school is sort of like for dropouts, high school dropouts. He's trying to get his like GED, or she. It feels like I'm going around in circles, swallowing my own tail with each step, like an Ouroboros. You don't have to pretend to be smart. We already know you're in cram school. I don't know what Ouroboros is either, by the way. I've only been in the city for around a week, and I'm already exhausted. Maybe I should look up at Ouroboros. Let's at least get something useful about this. Ouroboros. Is that a snake grabbing its tail, is it? Yeah. Depicting a snake, or less commonly a dragon swallowing its tail. Right. Yeah, it eventually occurred to me once I thought of what it was. And turns out that the thing that occurred to me was right. Oh, they misspelled it. Oh no. Did they misspell it? No, they didn't. It's kind of complicated. Yeah, no, they didn't misspell it. Alright, paradoxically, my days here are less packed than they were when I lived out in the countryside. Other than my cram school, my days are almost depressingly empty. I get up in the morning, brush my teeth, and put on my clothes. I catch the train to cram school, then I sit at my desk for hours, reading textbooks and answering the teacher's questions. We have a lot of practice exams to work through, so there's always something to study for. Though the exams themselves are 8 months away. Jesus, this is boring. Before you like whine for like 5 straight minutes, how about just saying your name, showing us like a picture of you, maybe like a little little slice of the character's life. And he's like, everything sucks, and I'm so sad and depressed. Look at this blue clouds and blue sky and white clouds. It's a beautiful sight. It has nothing to do with anything that I'm talking about. Like, man, talking about a shitty start to a game. Like, wasting like 5 minutes of my time whining about like nothing. Why don't you show me the school? God damn it, at least. When I show me the young kids that make you feel so uncomfortable. When I'm done with school, I take the train back home, and then I while away my time away until the night finally falls. I feel like it would be interesting to know, like, how does he get along with his classmates. I assume he's too nervous to talk to them. I guess that's implied. There are too many hours in the evenings, and I just don't know how to fill them. But I wonder if, like, his classmates are actually standoffish. My classmates look like they lead fun, exciting lives. I bet that's why they failed their university entrance exams the first time around. They're too busy going to bars, karaoke parlors, or the arcades. But nobody's invited me to a bar, or a karaoke parlor, or an arcade. I'm too old. Perhaps I could have had a painless time. I told a few white lies like Miss Sonozaki asked us to introduce ourselves during our first day of school, but I didn't. For some ungodly reason, I was seized by a sudden need to tell the truth, and I confessed my real age to my classmates. I wanted them to know right off the bat. My name is Tanemura Mitsuki. Yeah, like the actress, but it's not written the same way. And I'm 23 years old. Okay, so this is a woman, I think, right? I might be a bit older than the rest of you. Try a lot. But I hope we can all get along in the future. As if... I think I could have made a few friends if I'd kept my shameful secret under wraps. I mean, it's not like I look much older than everyone else, but it's too late now. The cat's already out of the bag. My classmates don't want to associate with me. They didn't even want to look at me. I can't say I blame them either. I'm only 23, and I feel positively ancient, though I'm closer to 23 than 30. So 20 than 30, and the whole world should be my oyster. Jesus, this is so sad. Fuck. How will the world be my oyster? I asked, when I've never had the opportunity to cast out my net. Now I'm afraid I'll never get the chance. Blackness, take me. Just 23. Already 23. Isn't that old enough already? Time to go. Goodbye, sweet world. But my protests are all in vain, and time continues to tick away. No! Not 23. I sigh as I walk down the street. Finally, we get some like semblance of like story and like setting. My hands firmly placed inside my pockets. Today was yet another day at cram school, and it was just as dull and uneventful as the last. Misery. I might be living in the heart of Japan now, but I feel even lonelier than I did back in Aomori. Yeah, I gotta tell you, a lot of the people playing this game don't know what you're talking about. I guess, so Aomori, heart of Japan, does that be Tokyo? We're in Tokyo now? I just assumed that would be Tokyo. At least back in the sticks, I still have my parents and my grandmother and a few associated aunts and uncles I could talk to. I had friends too, until they flew the coop. They hated all my whining, and how I constantly whined about how I'm too old. And I'm 23, and 23 shouldn't be that much, but it is. It feels a lot to me, and that's bad. And I'm bad at school and stuff. Still, even after they cleared off, I wasn't entirely on my own. And also, I'm too honest. I keep telling people I'm 23 when I should say I'm younger. It's horrible. Anyway, I knew everyone who stopped by my family's old-fashioned candy store, and people used to talk to me as they counted out their change. I loved counting out their change, and people talking to me. People weren't above smiling and laughing and telling jokes in Amori, even with a loser like me. In fact, they would like to joke about how much of a loser I am. But it's different now. I knew the city would be different, of course, but I'd always imagined in my naivete, or maybe you'd call it optimism, that it would be different in a positive way. This is horrible. What kind of game is this? Alright. What the hell? She wanted to turn the name of That was the language of love. What a great game. That's an 11 out of 10 right there. Perfect game. See y'all next time.